Life after deportation. I live in Tijuana, Mexico, and I just connected with my new friend Victoria. She self deported. I want to give you this platform and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you, Miriam. So, my dad actually got deported and tried to cross to the States a couple times. Once he was unable to do so, yeah, he decided, him and my mother, that it would be best for us to come over to TJ and just start a new life here.
How long ago was this?
So, I'm 27 right now, and this was when I was 13. So, I was pretty young. I had to do that whole going to school transition, the language barrier, basically learning to read and write, even though I was in eighth grade. So it was pretty hard.
Did you struggle a lot with like bullying and stuff like that at school, or was it kind of like an easy transition?
I feel like the teachers would bully you even more than the kids. I had to ask again at eighth grade, I had to ask elementary level information on how to write, how to read. And a lot of the times I didn't get that support. So it was a lot of like, seriously, you don't know how to write that? And I get embarrassed. And that was what would make my classmates laugh. And it really made me an introvert, and I didn't feel like I could ask for help.
Like, what were you feeling when you first landed in Mexico?
I was definitely scared and unhappy. And not only at first, it took me a lot of years where I still had this hope that one day I would go back to the States, where I missed what I knew as home. And just, it was a culture shock because you come here and maybe you have a concept of what Mexico is, but the reality is very different to what gets romanticized. I started in the call center industry as soon as I turned 17, with that necessity to make money, to be able to even just purchase my school supplies.
Why did you choose call centers?
Here in Tijuana and generally in Mexico, it's the best salary that you can find,
Okay.
because they not everybody speaks English, and so they value English. Most jobs are 6 days and you get Sunday off or maybe a day during the week. You would get paid around 2,600 pesos. And then in the call center, you would only work Monday through Friday and get paid 4,000 pesos.
So almost double.
Almost double, yeah, yeah, almost double. Now the difference is that here we live in the border, so there's a lot of places where they're going to charge you in dollars, and when they charge you in dollars, then that's when it gets kind of mm, different, when you're like, I could not imagine living off of a 2,600 peso salary. But there's a lot of people